far as who pays for the date?
I'd prefer the man to pay because it's the norm, but I also don't mind paying. I like spoiling
Sure.
my man.
Kelly, what about you?
I think that the man should pay for it just because I feel like when you're dating somebody, that's a part of being a man in a relationship. But like I said, a woman can pay for like some things. Like, oh, if we go to dinner, you can pay for that. If we go to McDonald's, yeah, sure, I'll pay for it, no problem. And we go to dessert, like they said, like that's not a problem.
That's like when you're in a relationship for a while.
But like the courting stage is a little courting stage, yeah. If you're trying to make this woman your girlfriend, why wouldn't you pay for her? That you're doing your duty as a man.
It's a polite thing to do.
I agree.
It's the polite thing to do.
I wouldn't
Why?
say polite. It's just the if you like, it's the traditional way of going. It's you're being.
Sure. Okay, so I think you said that you would be you were disgusted when the guy offered to split the bill. Was it?
That sounds harsh now, but like.
That's what you said, though.
I guess disgusted is the wrong word, but definitely turned off.
I mean, some girls are disgusted by men who are not prepared to provide.
I would say turned off is a more fair way to put it. I was being a little harsh.
That's fine. That's fine. And then I think you said whoever asks should pay, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I've paid for dates before. I mean, I think in a relationship, like they were saying,
No,
that
but
it's more give
let's
and take.
first date.
First date?
Is it whoever asks should pay?
Yeah, but usually the man would be asking me.
Well, that's what I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
So just who here says whoever asks should pay? Show of hands.
Well, I mean, that's fair, yeah.
Okay.
Like for first date?
But like a girl,
We're talking
wouldn't-
strictly
First date. Whoever asks should pay.
Yeah.
Is that your?
Man should pay. The man should pay. On
Oh, the man
first
should
date.
pay. Okay.
Yeah.
Because some people's position is, well, whoever asks. But my thinking on that is, well, women don't really ask men out on dates. Generally speaking, yes. Do some women occasionally, rarely ask men out on dates? Yes. But generally speaking, women are the ones who are asking men out on dates. So your answer may as well be, men are de facto the initiators. So your answer may as well be men should pay. But I mean, it kind of ignores, it's a bit of a naive look. If your position is whoever asks.
I just think when a guy likes you, he wants to like take care of you and like show you, I got you, babe. Like, no worries. It ain't no thing. It's dinner, like I got you. Like when a guy likes you, he's not like, oh, pay. Like,
let me tell you,
that's kind of weird, right?
Let me tell you how I think this plays out in reality. I think if a man is asking and paying, he sees some long-term value in you. I think any man that is saying, hey, let's go 50-50. Hey, can you pay this time? Hey, my wallet's in the car. Hey, can you buy dessert? That man doesn't really see something long-term with you. That man is looking to get laid, or that man is looking for a one and done.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you a little bit.
Okay.
And, now, in a traditional world where women moved traditionally, I would agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think, at least in California, I don't know how it is I think in most of the Western world, women are definitely not moving in a traditional way.
No doubt.
So I don't feel obliged to hold to my traditional gender roles of paying for the first date, because women are not traditional. So I don't want to be a sucker. And a lot of these chicks, they're doing foodie calls. They're not serious about pursuing anything. They're bored on a Friday. Oh, okay, sure, I'll go on a date. And like foodie calls is a big thing. I've had a foodie call where the girl just went on a date for fucking free food.
Yeah, a lot of girls do
Well,
that.
Really?
I'll tell you
I feel
this.
like I'm not going to waste my time.
Oh, no.
going out.
I
No,
know a lot of girls
some
that
wouldn't,
do
but
that.
some chicks do. And then the
They
other
have like
thing,
a whole roster.
and I'll let you go in
They're
just a
like,
second.
I'm hungry. Let's go here.
The other thing
Wow,
is
I have
that
a lot of time.
I just don't want to be a sucker, because a lot of people are sleeping and seeing multiple people. So I don't want to be the guy that pays for you, pays for your date, and then you go and hang out with your buddy, who, by the way, never has paid for you, and you him after I just provided for you. That's basically like a low tier cuck situation.
Okay, so women, do you think it's fair for Brian to ask a woman on a first date, do you have a fuck buddy? Are you doing foodie dates? Is that a fair question for a man to ask on a first date?
Yeah.
Because if that's
Yeah.
the case, I'm out of here. I'm not paying for you. We'll 50-50. I'm gone. Is that fair?
I don't think most girls would
I think you should ask that before the date if it's really a deal breaker.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like,
But I think if she really likes you, she wouldn't do that.
do what?
Like what you said, like make you pay for all this stuff and then just like,
That's the thing.
peace,
You never
I'm gonna go
know.
fuck the loser like down the street. Like,
She ain't gonna say it, but she's gonna give you the ass out hug goodbye. Oh, I had a really good time, and then she's gonna go over to the guy who she's f***ing, and
but can you tell when a girl like really loves you? Like
on a
have you-
first date. I mean,
Oh,
some
we're
women are
talking,
pretty
like-
coy, and
I keep forgetting it's like only first date. Yeah, that's hard to tell on a first date. You're right.
yeah, it's a first date. And maybe there's
Yeah.
nerves involved. Some people,
But
whatever.
after a
but-
while, I think, yeah.
I gotta say, like, maybe I'm out of the loop. Maybe you're in the California bubble. Maybe it's a different world down here. I feel like it's really easy to tell on a first date. Granted, I've been out of the game for a while. I feel like it's easy to tell when a girl's kind of playing that game. Do you think? I feel like
like
within
a foodie call.
yeah. Like, but by the time our hour-long date is done at the restaurant, I think I've got a pretty good idea if this girl is living that life or she's just like a normal human female.
I mean, I think there's a lot of very sophisticated women, and I don't think we should underestimate the level of sophistication that goes on. I think
I don't
women-
know.
I think women are much more socially attuned than men, and they're much more capable of pulling off this manipulation.
I don't know
of
how
foodie calls.
many master manipulator women are running that life. I don't
lot.
know.
Eric,
Really?
A
Eric, can you
lot.
pull up that
Maybe I'm
that
clueless.
story
Oh,
of that
you've been
chick
out of
on
the game for a
TikTok who's
while,
going on
huh?
6
I guess
dates a
so.
week for free
Dude.
food?
Dude,
Is it that bad?
these hoes out here are crazy.
Well,
They're
listen,
crazy.
we are.
But here's the thing. They think they like. I feel like a lot of it nowadays, like once as they get older, like they try to get married too. So it's like they're trying to play this trick to get married.
Keep in mind, we are in right now. We're in the most progressive hellhole mechanics place in the world. So if you're basing your dating situation off of this area, SoCal, it's probably not representative of how the rest of the world is operating, right?
Yeah, LA's. Yeah,
It's pretty bad down
it's
here.
really bad.
Yeah.
Scroll up so we can see the title. Yeah, this is it. I went on 6 dates a week and didn't have to groceries for 2 years. Scroll down. Hold on, wait. Sorry. Scroll up. I'm going to read the text. When they say women are bad with money, but you used to go on 6 dates a week to avoid paying for groceries. So this chick lived in New York and she boasted about going on 6 dates a week. And scroll down, Eric. I think she said how much she saved. She said she was saving probably saved about $150 a week. Scroll back up. Let's look at what she looked like. This is a very average looking woman. She is not remarkable in any way. And she's able to go on 6 dates a week and basically game men. Look, I'm not saying, look, most women are not doing this. But what I'm saying is, as a guy, you do have to be cautious. Foodie call is more a little on the rare side, but I would say what's fairly common is people are dating multiple people. I think that's pretty common for people to like have multiple people they're dating, both men and women, by the way. And so my hope, but here's the thing, on the first date, there's not an expectation that the woman should be paying for the first date. So as a guy, if the expectation is you should be paying on the first date, but she's dating 3 other dudes, she's sleeping with 3 other dudes, I'm not gonna I feel like a sucker if I'm paying for a girl, even if it's $10. It's not about the money. I'm good on money. It's a matter of principle. I don't want to feel like a sucker. I don't want to pay for a girl and she's fucking other dudes.
Okay, so let me ask you, what's the solution then? Are you just never going on dates?
Well,
are you that demoralized out of the dating game? You're just never doing it.
Bro, I'm so jaded from fucking
Okay.
dating. Like it's bad. But
Not every girl fucks multiple guys. I know it's hard to believe, but I literally, like, when I find a guy that I really like, I only f him and I only think about him and want to be around him. I get really obsessed.
on the
I
first
agree.
date though, like-
yeah, my last boyfriend, I met him on the first date.
yeah, but you
And,
you
like-
do sex work, right? So I mean, you're like f***ing within your work, right?
Well, that I
That's her
didn't meet him
work.
at work. I met him on his podcast.
Okay.
And then it ended in Keemstar tweeting for him to wash his ass.
Okay.